everyone. I'm not going to lie, I'm gutted about the football. But there's no denying we did better than predicted, and St. Gareth put together a massively impressive team that we can be proud of. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm Beric Livingstone, this is HQ Trivia, and moping about is not in our DNA. So, let's get on with turning your cleverness into cash. If you want £1,000, just answer 12 questions. Yesterday afternoon, we had just 6 winners, which was super exciting. Anything can happen on HQ, so let's find out what's in store today and go straight on to Q1. The word brunch is a combination of breakfast and what? Afternoon tea, happy meal, lunch. Bit of edible etymology to start off today's quiz. The second most important meal of the day, it's lunch. Yes, coined in 1895 to describe a Sunday meal for Saturday night carousers. 82,021 if you got that right. Combining breakfast with lunch gives us brunch, while going the McDonald's route would get you a brappy meal. Okay, Q2. Swedish chemist and engineer Alfred Nobel invented which of these? The iPhone, Jar Jar Binks, dynamite. Use the door knocker. If there's no bell. Causing even more damage than Jar Jar did, he came up with dynamite. Boom! Dynamite, the right answer, and 76,855. You got that right? Nobel saw his own scathing obituary before he died, which may be why he set up that Peace Prize on the way out. Now, just to clarify, by the way, we're not going to run a special show for the playoff on Saturday. What we are going to do is have a global game on Sunday for the final with a huge prize. And just time for a couple of quick shouts. Don't know if the Chase It, Whoop crew is still active, but hi to you lot. Also hi to Tracy Sims. Now, on to Q3. Which of these comedians appeared in the video for Madonna's 2000 song Music? Dave Chappelle, Will Ferrell, Sacha Baron Cohen. Makes the people come together, just like HQ. Showing his face, but leaving the mankini at home. It was Sacha Baron Cohen. That mankini image back in my head. No. 43,166 if you got that right.
Is you Madonna?
You my driver?
Is you Madonna?
Ali G swapped his yellow Renault for a gold stretch limo, driving Madonna and chums to a strip club. The naughties. Okay, we lost a few of you on that one. A little bit tough for Q3. On to Q4. How many bits are there in a byte? 2, 8, 5. A bite-sized chunk of a question. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Insert your own silly pun. Bits are the crumbs of digital storage, but how many can you scoff in one bite? Open wide, 'cause it's 8. 8, the right answer, and some of you ate, 33,750 of you. The rest of you were eaten. Okay, a bit stores either a single 0 or 1, forming the language of our future robot overlords. Unless, of course, they're non-binary. Q5. The tagline, escape or die frying, is from which movie? Open Season, Chicken Run, Madagascar. Tasty little question here. For Q5, there are plenty of animals on the menu, but who's heading for the hob? Peacock! It's Chicken Run. Yes. Run for the Sun, Chicken Run. 28,118 of you knew that. You trivia, movie-loving buffs. The animation follows a group of British hens escaping their farm and has nothing to do with that KFC shortage. Q6. Mali is an anagram of the capital city of which of these countries? Turkey, Egypt, Peru. Now that's a capital question, and I want a capital answer. If you went for Turkey, then you're spelling Ankara pretty weirdly. Lima's the city, but you'll find it in Peru. Peru, home to Paddington Bear. Yes, and an easier journey from Paddington to Reading. No, it's easier from Paddington to Peru. 22,294. Have you got it right? Lima is the second largest desert-based capital, only beaten by chubby old Cairo. There you go, fact fans. On to Q7. Which of these is not an Austrian sportsman? Sebastian Vettel, Dominic Thiem, Marko Arnautovic. Or Vic. However you want to pronounce it, those are our three. One of them is rocking a German passport and smashing Silverstone on Sunday. It's Sebastian Vettel. Yes, racing to a victory on that one, 12,117. We lost about half of you. Not an easy cue. TM reached the final of this year's French Open, while Arnautovic didn't have quite as good a 2018 as he plays for West Ham. Hammering on to Q8. Which of these games' origins traces back to India? Drafts, Jenga, Ludo. OG. The original game is what we're looking for. Drafts are very welcome in an Indian summer, but the Egyptians invented that one. Leaving gravity out of it, it's Ludo. Ludo is your friend here. 4,325 of you knew it. We lost over like 2/3 of you. Not quite savage, but really quite a nasty question. Ludo is a simple version of Parcheesi, which evolved from the even older game of Chaucer, some say. Q9. In 2009, what substance was the UK Business Secretary covered in by a protester? Red ink, green custard, purple flour. Well, you'll be covered in glory if you get this right. There's a pretty long queue to chuck things at this government. But what did Peter Mandelson get christened with? Normally supporting the Lib Dems, it was green custard. Yes. One for the birds? Birds, custard, birds, never mind. Please yourselves, 2,680 if you got that right. Well done. Mandelson ducked, but he still got a right face full of the stuff. Shame. Q10. According to 2017 statistics, of these three countries, which has the fastest mobile network? United Kingdom, France, Germany. Fastest network. Three great networkers here. Which one is the quickest? The opposite of our train for services. Unbelievably, it is the United Kingdom. Yes, the UK, the fastest of our networks. 1,178 of you amazingly got that right. I can barely get 3G in my flat, so I really feel for our European cousins. Okay, down to the last 1,000 and something, with 2 Qs to go. Q11. Which of these was not one of the 47 potential names drawn up by Disney for the 7 dwarfs? Burpy, Tickly, Scrappy. Super Disney fans may know this. The Brothers Grimm didn't give any of them names, but who was left off Disney's shortlist too? A harassment lawsuit waiting to happen. It was Tickly. Tickly's the one that wasn't on the list. They had Crabby and they had Cranky, which is how we all feel today. But 1,016 of you knew it was Tickly. And hi-ho, because it's off to the final round. You go. Yes, about 1,000 of you competing for that £1,000. Well done. You've got this far. Now, can you nail it with one more Q? We will find out. Here is Q12. What was Rudyard Kipling's second rule for living in London? Be kind to policemen, do not roll on the grass, wash early and often. I've broken at least 2 of these rules. Which one was the second? Now, Kipling sent his daughter a rule book ahead of her trip to London, but which of these was the second entry? Rather fittingly, taking early baths was rule number 1. The list also included do not take pictures off the wall at the National Gallery, and don't stay out too late and don't eat pickled salmon. Now, I've broken both of those, but standard etiquette for any 12-year-old girl, of course, it was do not roll on the grass for the win. And rolling to victory, 630 of you. Well done. It's amazing. HQ Trivia can go any way. 6 winners yesterday afternoon, 630 super brain boxes today. Congratulations to all of you. Getting 12 questions in a row right is an amazing feat. And I'm very impressed that all of you super brainy ones are online at the same time. You are taking home £1.58 or £1.59. So congratulations to Cameron 1, I think it is, Leon Thompson, Eddie Ali, to Oslaya, who's got a flying Pokemon thingy there. Someone's got an England badge. Yeah, a few England avatars coming up there. Don't start me off crying. Well done, anyway. You beautiful humans. You didn't let a day of national mourning stop your brilliant quiziology. I'm Beric. Beric Living on Twitter and Insta. We're at HQ Trivia UK on Twitter. And as ever, we're dishing out healthy doses of trivia medicine twice daily during the week. So we will be back very shortly. The next game is tonight at 9 p.m. We'll have more questions, more answers, and more moolah. I hope you can join us then. Meanwhile, have a great Thursday afternoon. And from me, goodbye.